What is up, everybody? TheHunterGT with TheHunterGT.com. That's right, go check out the website, TheHunterGT.com. What is going on today? We got the Nocta Macro Amphibio Multi with the KR18C, 18 centimeter coil there, 7 inches across. And we're going to be talking about ground balancing, just a quick little 101 video. So most detectors have a manual and a quick grab ground balance combo. Most of the big boy detectors do. If your detector does not, don't worry about this video. This is for you people that have ground balancing on your detector, okay? So most of them are going to have a button like this. This one says GB for ground balance right there on the Amphibio. We press it, we pump the coil just like the manual says, about 1 to 6 inches off the ground, and we get a nice 74 ground balance, 74.8. So we're just about at 75. And as we can hear now, we're in all metal. We're not really getting much noise on a push or pull of the coil. We're right in a neutral balance. That's where we want to be. We get a little waver, but not much. So what happens if we go positive? Let's go clear up to 85. And now watch. We're 10 positive of that 74, 75 number. Watch what happens. Do you hear that? We're pushing sound into the ground now. When the coil goes down, I'm getting noise. That's a positive ground balance. I'm pushing into the ground, okay? So what happens when we go negative? So let's go down to 64, 65. Remember, 74 was our baseline, so we'll go down to 64. Now when I lift, look at that, I'm pulling noise out of the ground, okay? So that's the difference. So if you want to do it by ear, you have to get it right on to where it's not pushing or pulling. That is how you will manually adjust it. You'll hit your ground balance button, and then you're going to sit here and manually adjust it until we are right about there, right where it was, 74.8. So as you can see, the quick grab is just about as good as doing it by ear manually. On almost all detectors, a quick grab like that, pump the coil, you're going to be within 1 or 2 digits of your normal balance. Now, here's the tricky part. Some guys are going to say, okay, well, if you run positive, you're going to get a little more depth. If you run negative, you're going to get a little more depth, or you're going to run more stable, or this is going to happen with your mineralization. I'm not going to get into all of that. It's a 101 video. Test it out in your soil. I want you to go bury a high conductor, a mid conductor at depth. Notice the signals. Notice what sort of response. Is your detector chatting a little more? Is it chatting a little less? It's going to be site specific, mineralization specific, so I can't really give you an answer. I can't just say, oh, you should always run positive, you should always run negative. It doesn't work that way, ladies and gentlemen. You got to test it yourself. So this is a 101 video. Most likely you're a noob to the hobby if you're watching this and trying to get a grasp on it. So go play around with those positive, negative settings with a high conductor, low conductor. See what works best in your soil. And there you go. Now you know how to ground balance without pulling or pushing too much into the ground. You want it nice and neutral. That is my advice. Neutral setting is usually best. Hope you enjoyed this video. The Hunter GT signing off. I will see you on the next video.